What's on your mind?
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process.
Do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Anything of use? Be wary. This place is trapped. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. What creatures live in waters this dark? good idea, I think.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us!
Too loud, sun scum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before something hungry comes along.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
The sooner I get rid of this one, the sooner I can get back to doing the Absolute's work. So... maybe you're less useless than you look. Absolute's work needs doing right here. Hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide. Sergeant told me to. Besides, we're talking about a slave. Help? You don't even know what you'd be up against. Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a myconid circle. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing. I'll wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her. You're either brave or stupid to be worried about your purse in these parts. Get those boots. Then we can talk rewards. Deep gnome slave. They all look the same. But this one's got fancy boots. She's with the rest of our expedition across the lake. Special mission for the Absolute.
Gek's the talker, not me. Back off.
Too loud, son. Noise.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
Sooner I get rid of this one, the sooner I can get back to doing the Absolute's work. So... told you. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide. A bleeding heart, are you? Reckon I'll just roast...
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
The sooner I get rid of this one, the sooner I can get back to doing the Absolute's work. Fine. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Told you. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Oh, look at that. Swift work. You could teach our slaves a thing or two. You want to take those boots to Sergeant Thrin in the camp across the Ebon Lake. I'll stay back here. See if I can find some more gnomes. A few more, and I reckon I could become a true soul.
Gex the talker, not...
Gek does the talking around here. Bother him.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
are you doing on Geck's raft? Where's Geck? Who are you? Well, I'll be. You got them? The sergeant's been whining non-stop. What about Geck? Where's he at? More like avoiding the sergeant, I reckon. Come on. Let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig? That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. I'll be shagged to Shanatar. Shit's looking up. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers. Speak.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Glad to see you're so well stocked on suitable relics, but I only need one. perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please.
Thank you.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite... The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was, too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Of some sort, perhaps. Just a theory.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Fascinating architecture. Doesn't match the style of any Underdark civilization that I know of.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge. The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor, many split cleanly in two, yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think? Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
Good to meet a fellow academic. And what a subject. This place brims with history.
The most interesting secrets are always lurking just under the surface.
Human. The gods. Perhaps.
The Rothe grunt softly at each other. Small lights flash about their heads in quick, erratic patterns. One beast notices you and dulls his lights, ending the conversation. The beast sternly ignores. The beast sternly ignores you. As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. Her most elite warriors. Curious.
Still, if whatever managed to murder a group of Sharans is still around, we had better watch our step.
These corpses prove one thing. This is the city Halsin mentioned.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Eager for battle. Let's get on with it.
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Damn right I do. Getting cramps in my arm trying to whip the Drugnin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead. You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
A slight glint catches your eye. Your eye finds the source of the gleam. A small mote of black metal. Adamantine.
Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers. Whimpering, or I'll take a slice off your haunches for my supper.
Should be hot. Watching scared livestock.
The creature is disturbed, its breath quickened by anger and fear. The Rothe seems calmer in your presence. Its eyes flicker towards the Duergar, burning with raw, bestial rage. The Rothe regards its Duergar captors balefully, then utters a deep, angry bellow.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down, and the shark.
Should be out on the hunt, not watching scared livestock. I heard Rothe sounds like not without a spear in its guts.
I have a lot on my mind.
Look at them, all that brawn and they're trembling like leaves.
Trembling like what?
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die! All death, fire, I can smell it. It's too much anger. I can't hold it in. All right, we will work. We will do as we're told. We will clear the way.
Droog, yes! That's it, you beasts! Not enough caning for my tastes, but you got the job done. I almost feel bad about this. There's an adamantine forge back there, Zharg. And I'm not the sharing type. Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down!
Exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Everyone's gone. Good. We'll stay here until it's safe to leave.
What's it doing here? This belonged to Amerigan, one of Hell's foot soldiers. Something's off. Pure shadow. Around me. Inside me. Watch how you go. There's a trap.